Can do this as well. He's very comfortable bringing the ball up the court. The lefty tries to finish and does.
Boy, and finished over Keldon Johnson with some body contact, and that's what
Williamson in transition. Barrett!
Good switch.
Hero on Barrett. Barrett behind the back. With his offhand, it'll go.
Make him shoot it over the top,
which R.J. Barrett did. Barrett.
Oh, are you kidding? His job sticking his nose in there and rebounding on the defensive end.
He's got 5. Barrett. Every Kentucky fan. Holden gets it. Barrett for 3. Yes. Barrett takes a bump and finishes. Back up to 15. Barrett driving, lobbing, and the finish for Bolden. That's beautiful. He leads this game in really important little plays that have been made that aren't so little. Art the whole top 10 to himself by the end of the night.
How about that pass? There's that middle play, that playmaking ability by R.J. Barrett. He gets it in the middle. Tyler Hero, minus 22. The entire team has minus after him.
You have to add a +3 now to all the
2014-15 in this event.
Look at that move.
It just
before that game, coming off an ankle injury. Robinson, who's in the house today, but it's a special place.
One pick to the side, triple again. Finally finding the mark. R.J. Barrett,
and it's an unselfish play,
guys. And that's a play you're going to be seeing a lot this year. R.J. on the drive. That's the one thing that Rob Murphy said. We absolutely cannot turn the ball over. There's Williamson for Barrett.
And he talked to us about live ball turnovers especially.
Whoa! And guy had a pump fake. The shot clock goes off.
Barrett through traffic against the zone. 7 for R.J. Barrett.
Reno, especially with the students here.
Bolden on the easy lob. And he'll score in front. Barrett, look at that turn in the lanes. He's got now 12 in the first half. Williamson's got 12.
Extend. They want to make Duke into a jump shooting team.
Barrett for 3. The assist to Williamson. Second in that league this year behind Nevada as R.J. Barrett knocks down his second free of the game. Shot clock at 1 as Jack White buries a 3. 6 for 3, yes.
Boy, just any dribble penetration, if you help off.
Pulls up from 16.
Well, he's got game, doesn't he? He's so good at so many, but methodical in a good way. Like it hasn't been their tempo, and still they put up it.
Reddish got it. How about that?
Doesn't need much space, does he?
Another rebound, and here they come again.
Rip and go. Whoever gets it can take it, unless it's the 5. You almost can't get back fast enough. Bryce Brown just didn't make the open shot.
Barrett with a drive and lays it in. R.J. Barrett.
Duke is really difficult to deal with. 4 different guys can rip and go after they grab a rebound.
R.J. Barrett for 3. He's got 5 in the early going.
Blocked shot, then an offensive rebound on the other end.
And how do you stop that? How do you stop him when he wants to get to the rim?
They just score.
Barrett! Barrett drills a 3 from the wing.
Points, 8 rebounds, defended really well. That's the 3rd time that I think Bruce Pearl's got a complaint on an R.J. Barrett move where he
back in a hurry with Duke coming the other way as Barrett lays it in to bring him back within 2.
R.J. Barrett just has a knack for getting to
Barrett from just inside the arc.
Kid is just wired to score. It's in his DNA.
Forcing his way in. Lower that shoulder just enough to create some room.
Duke.
Barrett with a much-needed bucket for Duke, and it's a 3. Star blocked by Petrosev. And sticking with it on the glass is R.J. Barrett. And 1. Yeah, imagine Tilly and Clark out there with Hachimura in the front court. There's a big shot for Cam Reddish, his second three of the game. Barrett! And Norvell fouled by White. Now with the rebound.
Start wondering about Gonzaga's legs on those deep shots.
Boy, when he gets going, he doesn't stop. Under 4 to go. Barrett driving again.
Foul on Hachimura. You just can't stay in front of him. So hard to keep out of the lane and to keep him from finishing at the rim.
All right, Allison, thank you. R.J. Barrett with a floater. He's got 7 in the lead. And he's trying to go the distance. Count the bucket and a foul.
Boy, this Duke team is so explosive in transition. I mean, there's 5 minutes to go. They've got this, and then go into halftime with this under 10.
29.
Done a really good job all year long.
Barrett with a 3. Williamson slips up with the ball. The lob. Barrett the finish.
That is quite a tandem high wire act between Zion Williamson and R.J. Barrett. And
that's who R.J. Barrett is for this team. And you see he goes up and gets the line.
North Carolina inside Cameron Indoor Stadium. It's Duke with the lead on the run. Javin DeLaurier gets his parents in attendance today watching courtside. He goes all the way. I don't know how he finished that one.
We're in that area. They continue to cause havoc defensively. And I can tell you right now, R.J. Barrett's shooting percentage is going to go way up if he continues to come up with these steals and gets layups.
3. Saw the only team they've lost to, Gonzaga, get challenged earlier today.
One guy, in my opinion, that can really go get his own shot without having the help of his teammates. You see this time.
11 dunks. Zion makes it a dozen.
Barrett sets up Reddish. There's a triple. Starting to set in for Hartford. And Duke taking advantage. Another dunk for R.J. Barrett. Zion Williamson with a steal. Lays one off the backboard for Barrett.
That's incredible. The timing. R.J. Barrett way up to get that one.
More for this Duke team. They feed off it. It energizes them defensively. They speed up the opponent and create turnovers.
R.J. Barrett leans in and scores the bucket. Some of that good Duke defense we were talking about. And it leads to the transition bucket. Easy 2 for Barrett. Barrett over Oni for 3. Largest lead so far, and another poke away by White. Once again a run out, and Barrett leads so far, and another poke away by White. Once again a run out, and Barrett lays it in.
He is the straw that stirs the drink.
Virginia Tech's Justin Robinson. There's another steal, and here he comes. Draft has Zion 1, RJ 2, Cam Reddish 4. Combining for 45 points so far. Williamson's out ahead. The pass from Barrett takes him to the rim. White going after it. DeLaurier ripped it away. Barrett.
That first time.
Here comes Barrett. If long distance doesn't work, close range gets the job.
Barrett really to have to guard a point guard, and which is not his strength.
And he just bullied his way. It's just robbery from Reddish, and Barrett flies down the floor to jam.
As number 5 on the roster, number 1 ESPN player last year, R.J. Barrett continues to attack the paint, pressure defense, and transition basketball. And of course, a number of highlights. They have a number of guys.
Tough play to make. Here comes Trey Jones again.
That's wow. R.J. Barrett, 12 turnovers. They got to reduce the turnover.
R.J. Barrett, he's been off tonight. That might get him. R.J. Barrett, Euro step crossover.
Auburn was tough, though. Joe Auburn played it tough. North Carolina State with a great win over Auburn. That's amazing. They average 14 turnovers a game.
R.J. Barrett knocks.
Good spacing. Brad Brownell's an excellent coach.
Barrett swoops in and scores. Crowd wanted the heat check. Instead, it's Barrett. And he
Oh, wow. Hope to go over $4 million this year to get close to $30 million since we started the gala. There's a little...
And a stout defender as well. He drives, dishes, and Barrett finishes. Barrett with a dribble, that reverse layup, the last two. A lob backside, Zion Williamson soars over the defense.
Of talent between a team like Duke and Wake, but they can't get that going.
A three for R.J. Barrett.
I like him as a #1 pick.
Forrest is behind the play.
Look at R.J. Barrett.
Are you
with the answer.
serious? Mr. Barrett says, I'm back. Oh.
Reddish unloads to White. Barrett for three. He's got 27.
Good job contesting at the rim by Javin Delorier. That's more of that shot blocking for Duke.
And right on cue. Barrett the dunk. And how much longer will Jim Boeheim wait? No longer. Timeout. Syracuse.
See, that's where Frank Howard should have gone. Tried to go by Marquise Bolden.
O'Connell and New.
Can shoot it out to three-point range. Very comfortable with his back to the basket as well.
And he's from right here in Durham. Kind of a similar size and build as R.J. Barrett is. Barrett with a nice stop-and-go move in the paint.
He averages 5 assists per game. That's top 5 in the ACC with a low percentage.
Away by Reddish. 3 on 2. And Barrett gets it to go to extend the lead to 5. Don't mention it. Barrett lays it in right on cue. Barrett spinning into the paint. Bodies his defender to the court and puts...
Not a hole. He will make one.
Barrett banging his way inside, finishes with it. Virginia undefeated on the season at 16-0, #1 Duke at 14-2. Barrett inside for 2 more. 6 tonight from beyond the arc. Barrett driving again, finishes again.
Duke is...
Williamson almost turns it over, and here is R.J. Barrett, Duke's leading scorer. Shooting team that would be the worst ever for Duke. They can do this. They can shoot twos. I think Fog Allen Fieldhouse is the best place to see a college game.
Jump shots, and somebody's got to keep Zion Williamson off the glass.
Barrett lines up a 3, and he banked.
I'd like to see them get out in transition after some missed baskets as well.
Right at the elbow, R.J. Barrett driving again. R.J. scored a couple. Here come the Blue Devils.
Yeah, that's got to be a bounce pass. Duke's defense has been stifling in that 2-3 zone. Look at the length. 6'7" and 6'8", and then they're off to the races.
His older brother Tyus, and he said he first met him, and Trey came up and told him what a huge Duke fan he was. Have to be dealt with in this league for the next several years. Barrett rolls in the bucket. The bounce pass to Zion. Barrett, and those 2 buddies hook up.
Barrett the 3. DeVoe gets the layup. Back the other way. Here's Barrett. And R.J. Barrett. And Georgia Tech. And there's one. You understand it coming back from an injury a couple of games out. Barrett strong to the basket. Barrett for the lead. 14 for R.J. Barrett. Attack. 5 turnovers for the Jackets in the last 2:43. Long 2 at the left. Banks tried to keep it alive. Barrett's got it back. Banks playing with 4. Can't ball. Couldn't quite control it. Now O'Connell the steal. Here's Jones behind the back. Barrett! How about Alex O'Connell?
11 from the floor.
I tell you, the first 5 minutes at the half are really going to be special here for Boston College. They got to contain him. Here's
moving around enough. We have to start moving, creating shots to the rim and kicking it out.
Some hustle from Zion.
5 for 85.
I think they're the most talented starting 5 in the country. But we don't think the story Coach K told us before the game tonight. This is obviously every game is big for him. Every game is meaningful. But for his family, they had to make a choice. They're now up to 19 on it. Now down to 10. It'll be R.J. Barrett for 3 to get Duke on the board early.
His hands, but taken the other way by Zion Williamson. He knows what to do with it.
and 2.
And Diakite just pinned him.
They're 5 for 5 from three-point range. Shot clock running down again. Barrett for 3. His fourth made three-pointer of the game. Barrett again. And he knocks down another one. R.J. Barrett is 5 for 5 from three-point range.
He is absolutely on. A guy trying to drive that switch with Marquise Bolden and turned it over.
Good pass to Reddish. And he knocks down the stolen away by Jones. And it's Barrett out ahead of the pack.
Virginia's been hovering right around this point, but they cannot get us
downhill and attack those gaps. Very well done. Brooke, what did you notice from Chris Mack at Louisville practice yesterday?
Well, I think what I picked up and just would have known from Chris Mack is
off the dribble. Barrett lines it up and knocks. He's no longer a defensive liability. He's actually pretty solid on this end of the floor. Ray Jones has been pretty quiet on the offensive end. Got caught napping a bit on defense, which is not characteristic of one of them. They did. So far, so good. After what Barrett said at Virginia the other night, you know, Duke not getting to wear their black jerseys on the road. Louisville was quick to point out, hey, you know what? We're unbeaten in our true home whites, and we're choosing not to wear them. And R.J. Barrett knocks down a 3. They're very fortunate they didn't turn it over, but then they did. Barrett jumped into the passing lane. R.J. working on Cunningham. R.J. Barrett, it's a 5-point game. With
John Wooden for years used to start out with the 2-2-1 with UCLA and then fall back to man-to-man.
Ball defender in college basketball. He also averages only 1 turnover every 26 minutes. As a team, they average about 8.5 made threes a game as Barrett hits an elbow jumper, but they are 0 for 7 here in the first half so far, and that is not going to keep you in the game against Duke. 1,000, the Jeep halftime report, only moments away. R.J. Barrett lays it up and lays it in. Barrett, speaking of being towards the top of the ACC in scoring, here is Trey Jones. Back out to Barrett. Buries it.
We're talking about a mismatch, size-wise.
Williamson lays it in.
Really takes care of his people.
Oh,
yes. What a combination.
Up his knee. Long rebound, bounces away from Battle, and numbers for Duke. Barrett in transition will lay it in. Barrett looking for room inside, somehow finds it. Barrett over the top into Laurier with a finish.
Jim Boeheim's going to look at Chukwu and say, hey, you should have gotten that too. Chukwu's 7'2" and long arm.
Got to Reddish, still lots of time. Barrett with good patience and another bucket off the glass. He's got 19. Barrett penetrates and 2 more for R.J. Barrett, now with 21 on the night. Dolezaj right in the grill of Barrett, who gets another one to go. Man, does he have a knack for getting it up and over a defender and up on the rim softly. Barrett for 3.
What a fake by R.J. Barrett. He faked the pass to the corner. The defender bit on it. He had a wide open 3.
It's now a career high 18 for O'Connell, and now Duke's got numbers, and Barrett's got a slam.
Boy, what an answer by Duke after Syracuse was right there to tie it or take the lead.
What a night for Alex O'Connell, and what a night and then some for R.J. Barrett tonight.
Well, Barrett has been absolutely fantastic from the opening tap.
A magnificent night for R.J. Barrett, leading the way for Duke with 30 points and 7 assists.
Well designed and well executed by North Carolina.
Almost 7 minutes in, Duke with just 7 points. Barrett absorbs the contact and finishes. The latest ever for a scheduled first meeting of the regular season between Duke and Carolina. Here on February the 20th, the rematch will be in Chapel Hill March 9th. Follow on the weak side.
Just a spectacular pass and then blocked to answer it.
Reddish, beautifully done.
In a very odd manner. They're trying to fight through it, but I've never seen anything quite like this.
Let's go down to Maria Taylor.
And guys, I'm told that Zion is back in the training room watching the game with his family.
Great job by Kobe White to get past R.J. Barrett. Another great pass by Jones. My goodness, the passes in this game.
O'Connell with May on him right now. Barrett driving on Williams, and Barrett's had Kenny Williams on him much of the night. Little help from May. Barrett open for a three.
Boy, how hot has he been from a blown shoe and an injured right knee? Never seen anything like it.
What a move by R.J. Barrett. With Kobe White on the bench. Jones is wide open again, but another miss. Barrett with a putback.
Giving him a change of speed, change of direction, and got to the front of the rim. That's his game.
Jones by himself in his last 7 games, coinciding with Justin Robinson not playing. Well, that one will help. Alex O'Connell lets it go, and O'Connell is... Ned Hill's guarding him.
Let's see Reddish touch it in the corner there.
Barrett gets it back and scores. Lost in the stomach, so we'll see if he can fight through that and give the Blue Devils the offense they need here in the second half. Tries to get started by getting into the lane and does just that.
Cheer puts on you. He catches that basketball out on the floor. As you see R.J. Barrett here, you allow him to get to his left hand. You cannot guard him going.
Reddish with the rebound. 3-point lead for Virginia Tech as Reddish has had a good offensive night through the first half anyway. R.J. Barrett pull up lefty.
On the perimeter, that ball's got to find Alex O'Connell. He's the best shooter out there on the floor for Duke right now.
Shot clock inside 5. Barrett back and makes up for his mistake. Now Duke has a chance in the open floor. Barrett.
Ty Outlaw went 6 for 12 from 3 against Georgia Tech on February 13th. 3 of his last 13 since.
Barrett take the lead with a triple.
I would have liked to see him drive that one. It's not the shot you want at this juncture of the game.
Barrett working with Bolden, puts it up top, and Bolden finishes an assist from
a bit.
Kenny Williams on R.J. Barrett, who gets into the lane and drops.
Well, Cam Johnson not going to miss many of those open shots.
Barrett. Boy, if he can get to his left, he is almost unstoppable.
Give him some talk as soon as that shot went in.
Trey Jones, Duke in transition. R.J. Barrett gets it to go.
Fading to the three-point line against Jack White. And ready to shoot it when he caught it.
Barrett the same at the other.
It's almost like he caught himself going, uh-oh, I could give up a layup.
On ESPN Plus in English and Spanish. Start your free trial today by downloading the ESPN app or visiting ESPNplus.com. Here at the Smith Center in Chapel right now, their largest lead of the game. Barrett inside, no. Barrett again. And converts. And the rebound down to Delorier. Less than 6 minutes to go and a double-digit deficit for Duke. But they cut into it again with another 2.
Can North Carolina make someone other than Barrett or Reddish beat him? Answer no.
R.J. Barrett with a...
He's okay. Garrison Brooks still guarding Williamson.
He's okay.
Found by Barrett. Such a good defensive rebounder.
Pulls up for a 3.
A good help by Kenny Williams to recover.
Barrett gets to his left hand and knocks it in. Nice swing to Jones. Barrett for 3. R.J.
Duke's defense has been spectacular to start this game.
Jones to Barrett for the alley-oop. This Florida State team on any given night as Williamson 30 or more. Here's Williamson gambling, and it pays off as Barrett gets a hold of it and slams it home. They go over the top to Barrett. He had Nichols on him at that point. 7. Here goes Barrett one-on-one with Forrest. And gets it to go.
Him very often, if ever.
Man slips, Barrett takes it away. Numbers for Duke. Barrett the finish.
Way off of Delorier. That means he can be a screener. Wow, what a finish by R.J. Barrett.
Dump it inside.
Around a couple times. Barrett, easy putback.
That's it, Chase. You call it the floppy. A little post up and one out. Finish.
Cross screen and attack and drive. Barrett, so good at getting it. Reminds me of Shaquille back in the day.
Watch out here. Barrett.
Oh! Love this play right here. Barrett gets out. Look at who's celebrating his play. Zion's trailing. Look at that. It's pretty explosive right there.
96. RJ
Barrett played for Louis.
Yeah, Luigi.
There it is.
Everything.
With their first ever NCAA tournament win as of Friday night. In the paint. And it drops.
Watch him trailing.
Barrett into the paint. And she goes. Human beings on the planet at 7'6". Tallest player in college basketball or the NBA, and they score right up at the line. Missed it. Comes up short, too. Barrett follows it up for the lead.
And they're
with
in
11 seconds. 2001 against Maryland at the Final Four in Minneapolis.
I love this. I love this.
And look at this start. Barrett again. Dipsy-do for the lead back. 5 for Michigan State, now intact on the floor.
I love that little play when he curls. He's so good at that. Nice job by Coins on that duck in.
There's Barrett.
This kid.
Barrett looking for a little opening, and he finds it.
Boy, he knows how to really body search